Let's say someone's watching this and they're a potential seller. They want to sell their business. What would be the approximate process from like A to Z?
We hold the seller's hand from the start to the end, and that's why our incentives are to sell the business. We're not a consultancy. We're transaction based, and so in order to do that, like I said, the first thing we do is an internal assessment. So we get your preliminary documents, we assess them. If we're aligned on valuation and of what the company is worth, and that you have the documentation required to go forward, our team would go back and say, okay, let's go ahead and we'll send you an agreement, basically. In that agreement, we basically set out three things in that agreement. One is we want to work exclusive with you. The reason why we want to work exclusive is we're putting out a lot of time, effort, and through our analysts, our marketing team, all that to get the company sold. And we're doing that on a success basis. We want to make sure that we can, if and when we sell the company, that we get paid. Number two is we want to look for a term. So usually we sign up on a 12-month term. It doesn't take us 12 months to sell a company. It takes us, we've sold a company here in the region in 3 weeks. Okay, but on average, it takes anywhere between 4 to 6 months. Okay, and the reason why we want the 12-month terms, we want to make sure at least we have 2 cycles. So sometimes deals break down, sometimes deals go through to the end, and then something happens. These are, doesn't always happen, but it can happen. And so what we try to do is make sure that we have enough time to sell the company. And the third thing which we would agree on in the agreement would be commission structure. And a commission structure for us is linked to the value of the company. So higher value companies would have a lower percentage commission. Lower value companies would have a higher value percentage commission. Okay, and we use something called the Lehman scale. Okay, and so it's published basically on our websites, and it's very clear. Once we've signed that agreement, the next step would be for us, we would ask for a lot more documents, basically. And we would want to understand everything from not just financial, so your revenues, customer concentration. So for example, if you're a B2B business, do you have 1 or 2 customers that represent more than 20, 30% of your business? And if so, is that a risk? Will you be able to transfer that to the next owner? Okay. Number 2, we want to understand who are your key employees? Okay, do you have 20 employees or 100 employees? How many of them are key? How long have they been with the company? What do they do? So we need to understand that. And number 3 also is we understand your suppliers. Do you have key suppliers? Do you have agreements with them? Do you have set prices? All of these things are used, and more, are used so that we can develop a document which we call an IM, an information memorandum.